Hi guys, welcome to this week's Crypto Chiefs YouTube video. Before we begin the video, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And in the comment section below, as always, I will leave two links. One to our free Telegram group where you can receive daily market updates and keep up to date on the trades we are taking in our premium group. And a second link to our website where you can find out more information about us and also check out all of the results month by month of the signals in the premium group. So considering we have had are having one of the most bearish weeks we've seen so far in 2023, I'm just going to give you a quick update on Bitcoin and a couple of key indexes. Obviously, in the daily market updates, we're often focusing on the lower time frames, normally the 4-hour or the 1-hour chart. But I'm going to just look at a couple of higher time frames today. So we're going to look at the daily and the weekly. So first of all, looking here at the daily chart, and we can see that we've pretty much been bleeding out all week. And the previous range highs here around sort of 28.6 didn't really give any support on the daily, cut straight through it, and we're now trading closer towards the range lows here. At the moment, 27,000 hasn't been lost, and there are a large number of bids in the area at the moment, so 27,000 looks solid. If we do move below that, then we really want to see these wicks hold around 26,500. We can see this is a really significant level because it would be a test of the May 2022 lows, and actually the range we're trading in is kind of alongside the May 2022 range as well. So this is a level we would be looking to hold. Having said this, if this is lost as well, I've had my eye on 25,300 area for quite some time now. We can see on this daily chart how it's such a significant level. It was the August 2022 highs. It was the highs of February as well. And even in the first part of March, we faced really strong daily resistance. Towards the second half of March, this level was broken with a really strong daily candle, and we haven't backtested this yet. No daily candle has backtested this as support. So I would quite like, to be honest, to move down towards the 25,000 area, which not only is a psychological level, but it's a previous key resistance area. So would really like to backtest this, and I think potentially this is what could give us the best bounce for another leg up. Looking at the weekly chart as well, this really goes to support it. That we can see we had all this trading range here, and it's throughout the summer last year and the first part of this year. So it really does make sense that we do revisit this at some point. We look like, as we are at the moment, we're going to have a bearish engulfing candle this week, which is a bearish chart pattern. So yeah, it sort of supports the idea that we could get a move down towards testing 25,000 over the coming couple of weeks. The two key indexes that I want to touch on that you should be keeping an eye on if you're trading Bitcoin or any crypto is USDT Dominance first. And this is something that I've been talking about for ages. The range here is so clean. We can see that throughout 2023, we've just gone from range high to range low, range high, range low. We've got this deviation on the breakout towards the middle part of March, but quickly accepted back into the range. And we can see how we've just bounced again from the range low area, broke through the mid-range, backtested this on the daily, and have headed up again to the range highs where we now look like we are rejecting. I did think potentially we would break out of this, in which case we had another area of resistance, which is this downtrend line here. So perhaps 7.5% could have been touched, but if we follow the same pattern again, then we can expect to move back down towards the range lows, which is going to give us some relief across crypto in the coming days if that happens. The second key one to keep an eye on at the moment is Total 2, and this is another one that I've been going on about a lot recently. I mentioned how the $615 billion level was a really key level to keep an eye on. It was massive resistance a number of times, again throughout last year, the early part of this year. I mean, there must be sort of 20, 30 rejections off of this on the daily. Multiple times this was rejected. We then managed to get above it a couple of weeks ago, but again this week really quickly have accepted back below it. So looking like this is just deviation. Having said that, today we're looking like we're going back up towards testing that old resistance again. If we do get a pullback, we do have this kind of last straw support, which is this trend line here, this daily trend line, which has been in place right since New Year's Day, hasn't yet been breached. So if we do get a move down, we're really looking for this to hold. We wouldn't really want to lose $580 billion. If we do lose that, then probably likely that we would go back down towards the $540 billion level. Hope this gives you a bit of an idea, guys, on higher time frames of where we're at the moment, and quite an important weekly close, really. If we, this May low, 26,800 area is key. We don't want to lose this on the weekly chart, so keep an eye on that heading into the weekly close tonight. And I will see you on the next video.